Tonight on Famous and Fearless, the girls get to grips with mini motos. The boys race micro powerboats on the English Channel. John Thompson takes on Britain's biggest bungee. And tonight's live arena stunt, it's monster trucks.
Live from Liverpool's Echo Arena, please welcome your host, Chris Evans.
Good evening and welcome to day 2 of Famous and Fearless live on Channel 4, whereby Friday night one of our 8 competitors will be crowned champion and win £50,000 for their chosen charity. Tonight the girls take on mini motos, the boys are thrown into micro powerboating, and it all ends up with a monster truck face-off to decide day 2's top dog. Just like last night, absolutely anything could happen, so let's get on with the action and meet the competitors. First up, it's the boys! Let's say hello to last night's BMX bone crusher, Jonah Lomu! Next up, it's charming Charley Boorman! How about last night's head boy, Sam Branson? And finally, please welcome rockin' Rufus Hound! Let's hear it for the boys! All right, Liverpool, would you like to meet the girls? First up, last night's queen of the car flip, Dame Kelly Holmes. Let's say hi to little Mo, Kacey Ainsworth. And she's super, she's sexy, she's Sarah Jayne Dunn. And finally, please welcome the hottest frost known to mankind, Jenny Frost. Let's hear it for the girls. So, those are the competitors, and just like last night, they'll be competing in one boys' event and one girls' event for the maximum 20 points towards getting a place in Friday's final to become Famous and Fearless Champion 2011. But as always, for our competitors, the better they are, the worse it gets, because the boy and girl who win tonight's events will go head-to-head on our Monster Truck Assault Course! Before we kick off all of tonight's motorised mayhem, including that, here's a reminder of the story of Famous and Fearless so far.
The boys took on BMX Live in the arena. Charley and Rufus!
One last berm to take in, and it's Charley Boorman over that last jump. This really is a David and Goliath story, and he's really got to put... Oh no! Lomu is down! Jonah takes a crash and leaves the door wide open.
Our first live final.
Across the checkered line.
You are a hero, Sam Branson.
The girls went head-to-head on the perilous street luge.
The winner is Kelly.
And it was Kelly versus Sam in the live arena stunt.
Give it up for your winner, Dame Kelly Holmes. She's genuinely fearless.
1939, wartime England. factory workers put together a miniature motorcycle for airborne soldiers.
Wouldn't you just love one of them for yourself?
Fast forward to 2010. Now known as Mini Moto, these tiny bikes have their own race category, reaching speeds of up to 90 kilometres per hour. Some of today's most successful MotoGP riders, including world champion Valentino Rossi, started in this pocket bike category. And proving to our celebrities that size isn't everything, Mini Moto expert Lee Sweetland.
It's a very fast sport. You're very close to the ground. You have no suspension, so it's quite a rough ride. It's a pretty frightening experience. They may look like a kid's toy, but believe me, it's a very dangerous game.
Chippenham, Wiltshire. A vast aircraft hangar with a purpose-built racetrack. The four girls arrived to meet Mini-Moto expert Lee.
When the girls turn up today, they may look at these bikes and they may underestimate them.
They look very small. In fact, I think I've got earrings bigger than these.
But I think when they get out on track, they'll realise that it's going to take a lot of commitment and some guts really to get them around a racetrack.
Never done anything like this before, no. Well, I've been on a motorbike, but as a passenger, but on a life-size motorbike, not one made for Oompa Loompas.
The bikes are ridiculously small. They look like my 3-year-old should be riding them. It's not going to be a good look.
I'm going to show you a lap now. I want to show you how it's supposed to be done.
All right, smart ass. It's making me dizzy. It was so fast. I can see some accidents arriving. Are we going to get to that level?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
With a newfound respect for the bikes, the girls geared up for their first ride.
There's only so much I can tell you about riding the bikes. The rest is up to you. So yeah, let's get started.
A nervy start for everyone. The first problem, pace.
Kacey's struggling with the speed element a little bit, but she looks like she's enjoying herself, which is important.
I'm actually getting round without putting my feet down. Hooray!
Sarah's looking a little bit uncomfortable. I'm a little bit concerned about that because I want Sarah to enjoy the ride.
Just being sat like that with your knees round your ears, it's really difficult.
Jenny's starting to corner a lot better, so yeah, she's doing a wicked job.
With the basic techniques nailed, Lee taught the girls through cornering and overtaking.
This is the sort of time now where you need to gain some more confidence and really start pushing yourselves, okay?
Confidence they all gained, but Kelly pushed it too far.
Kelly just came off, she hit the barrier on the inside.
Fearing the worst and in obvious pain, Kelly was taken for treatment.
You've got some damage there. I don't think you'll be back on the bike today. Kelly's come off a bike, smashed straight into the barrier, really hard knot. It's a little bit swollen, very, very sore, so we need to do a full investigation.
I wasn't able to continue training. The other girls got an opportunity to do more. I'll have to make sure when I go into the final I really think about what I'm doing, because I generally go off a bit too mad and that's the only thing letting me down.
It was so frustrating being uncomfortable on the bike. Really annoyed me. But I will definitely give it all I've got and we'll just see what happens on the day.
In the arena, I'm going to have to think to myself, this is the last chance to do this, so I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go as fast as I can, brake later into those corners and just give it my best shot.
Training, but now they're doing it for real in race conditions here in the arena in Heat 1 tonight. Jenny will take on Kelly, and in Heat 2, Kacey takes on Sarah. Remember, we want to know who you think's going to win. Get online now at channel4.com/fearless and click your winner. Each Mini-Moto Heat will last 3 laps. Let's take a look at the course.
A stable getaway is key into the first right-hander. We call it the tunnel turn. Into the chicane with a quick right, left, right. Exiting through a narrow section. Then power down onto the home straight and across the line.
Perfect. Now, as an incentive, extra incentive to the girls, how about we take the fastest lap from their combined 21 laps and see if Charley Boorman, a man born to be on 2 wheels, can better that lap just for a bit of fun. Charley, would you be up for that? Come on, Charley.
Well, the girls are much lighter.
Oh, come on now.
So I'm putting on a bit of weight.
You've been around the world on a motorbike.
Mind you, there is nothing better in the world than watching a girl on a bike, I must say.
Well, forget about that. Are you willing to go up against the girl on a bike?
Yes, of course I'll do it.
Charlie's taking all the girls on. Brilliant. So, bearing that in mind, it's time to start those engines. Claire, it's down in the arena.
Believe me, Chris, these two do not need any added incentive. They are the speed queens. Jenny, just stand up. Let's have a look at the size of this mini moto. It's only 50 centimetres tall, about the same size as a Cocker Spaniel, Springer Spaniel, something like that. Little dog. But you, Jenny, did not show it very much respect, did you, in training?
No, I crashed rather dramatically in training and hurt myself, but I'm going to give it the best shot.
Well, Kelly over here had a tumble, as you saw in training, and bashed her knee. Are you all right?
Yep, show must go on, so we get going.
OK, it doesn't hurt?
It hurts, but doesn't matter. We just get it going. I hope I don't bash it again, fall off. I've got to stay on the bike.
OK, try and stay on. Put your helmet on. And I want to tell you as well that Jenny, during rehearsals, was pushing it so hard she fell off twice. It's very slippery out here. Anything could happen. Kelly just doing up her final straps, and we're nearly ready for the first live race of the night. Your commentator is Nick Fellows.
So in the purple helmet is Jenny Frost. She races in lane 1 and will look for that early lead on the inside track. But Kelly Holmes, brimming with confidence after a maximum point score 24 hours ago here in Liverpool, goes in lane 2. It's up to Chris for the all-important countdown.
Now, I've got to tell you, these two girls are proper quick. We thought this would be the final, but it's not Heat 1, so make the most of it. Liverpool, are we ready for mini motoring? Yes, we are! Let's go! 5! No, let's not go! OK, Kelly stalled, but she won't in the actual race, believe me. Let's go again. Are we still ready? Yeah. OK, here we are. 5, 4, 3, 2...
And away they go. 3 laps. Oh, and they're both down! Bumping and bashing from the start. We will need to call the race referee, but they both continue. And it's Jenny that is away. Kelly has to restart the bike. That will be something that the judges, marshals and race referee will look at very carefully. But for now, coming towards the end of lap 1, it's Jenny in the lead as she goes through to the chicane in lap 2. Now Kelly tries her best to catch up with Jenny Frost, who has a massive lead after that dramatic start. Jenny now has the advantage, staying calm out of the tunnel turn, into the chicane for the last time. Right, left, right, very steady through there. The last right-hander, and Jenny goes for the line. Jenny crosses first, but what will the race referee have to say about that start? Oh, here comes Kelly. Give her a cheer. Crosses the line after those 3 laps. But whose fault was it? Who made the mistake? And what will Stuart have to say about this crash at the beginning? Well, there's the confirmation of Jenny taking top position. The slow-mo replay shows us good technique, but all the drama right at the start of the first lap. Here's the slow-mo replay. Both girls going for that first right-hand turn, both colliding at the same time. I would say, you make your decision. That is a spectacular start, and we'll leave it to the referee.
Controversy, controversy. I've just looked up to the referee, Stuart Higgs. He's looked at it.
I'm sorry, Kelly, I really ballsed up then.
Don't admit that. He said it's 50-50.
No, I think it was my fault.
Well, he says it's 50-50. He's prepared to give you the benefit of the doubt. You're nearly talking yourself into a disqualification.
Sodder then.
You said you wouldn't leave anything to chance. You weren't going to finish not, wondering what might have happened.
I'm a bit shaken, really. I feel really bad, but I suppose...
I'm in the final! You are in the final. She is our winner, Jenny Frost!
You couldn't write it, could you? We're not allowed to anymore. Please welcome back first loser of the evening. She's not happy. Dame Kelly Holmes. Come on, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
Kelly, I know you're not a lady to be messed with. How are you feeling right now?
Well, if I was running on the track, there would have been I would have had to go to appeal, see? And then it might have been turned round, so I'm going to put an appeal in.
Well, we did actually put it to the referee. He ran away, to be honest. We made up the fact that he said it was 50-50. We've all seen F1 and the inquiries that go into F1 with the Stewards Committee. That was a deliberate move straight onto Kelly's line, wasn't it, by Jenny? Let's just have another look here.
I mean, there's rubbing and rubbing.
It's more like 75-25 at best. OK, come on, Lee, you're the expert. Tell us your opinion of that.
I've got to say it was 50-50. I don't think any of them meant to do that, but yeah, I've got to say 50-50.
That being said, though, I heard some, locker room banter, and Jenny said that she was out for blood with this one. So.
Well, she certainly. Were you ready for such an aggressive assault, Kelly?
I was ready to win it, of course.
No, but were you ready for that kind of aggression from your competitor there?
Well, they've got to wipe me out of space. No, I mean, fair, judges' rules final. All right. So I'll have to go to the next one.
Well, there you go, a true champion, magnanimous in victory and defeat. Jenny is in the girls' mini moto final, no way, no how, but find out who will trump. So scared. We'll join her after the break when Kacey and Sarah fire up the two little beasts between their legs. Welcome back to Famous and Fearless. It's 8:22. We're live on Channel 4 from Liverpool, day 2 of our competition. It's all about collecting as many points as possible, and the girls' first live arena event is already underway after Heat 1. Jenny Frost has seen herself through to the final after trying to take out a national treasure, Dame Kelly Holmes. What on earth is going to happen in Heat 2? Let's go down to Clare.
Here we go then with the second heat. It's Kacey against Sarah. We saw how dramatic just a little distance from here to there can be in the first heat when Kelly shamelessly knocked aside Jenny. Kacey, are you getting pumped up by this crowd? Are you ready to roar?
So pumped up. This could be the battle of the soaps. We've got Hollyoaks over there. We've got EastEnders over here. So here we go. Roar for the loudest.
A very good point, that. Good subplot, Kacey. Like it. Now, Sarah, your brother is a proper motorbike racing driver, isn't he?
He does drive motorbikes, as do a couple of my nephews. However, they haven't given me any tips, so it's not an advantage.
In terms of the play-along game at home, 71% of viewers think that you're going to win this.
Really? No pressure, then?
No pressure at all. Let you put your helmet on. And from training, I can tell you that the two of these are slightly steadier on their bikes. They try to go for a clean run, but it's very dusty out here. And as we've seen, slips and slides can happen. They're nearly ready. Let's get ready to go. The second heat for the right to meet Jenny in the final is Kacey against Sarah. Here's Nick.
3 laps is the name of the game. Kacey has the inside track in lane 1. And will it be a bump and bash like we saw in the first heat? Sarah goes in at lane 2. She will need a good start. Let's go back to Chris for the all-important countdown.
Right, it's Mini Motors Heat 2. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the green light, and, well, around the outside goes Sarah to take the lead in the early part. Both riders in and out of tunnel turn and heading to the chicane. Look at the focus and the look of determination on the face of Sarah with that quick right, left, right, second right-hander, and they're both coming towards the end of lap 1. Sarah in the lead, just by Kacey, who's stalking, watching her every move. Through the tunnel for the second time, into the chicane, and Sarah looks to be extending her lead. Come on, Kacey, chase her down. End of lap 2, Sarah still with top position. Last lap now for both the riders. Last time through the tunnel, and the line in the chicane is absolutely crucial. Kacey's coming back, she's going to push it. Second right-hander, full throttle, into the straight, and it is Sarah. Sarah surely has done enough to join Jenny Frost in the final, taking the lead right from the green go and holding on to top position right the way through to the challenge. Good performance from Kacey, almost closing the gap on that third and final lap, but Sarah just hung on to go through to the final. Great riding from both of them. Fearless, as we've seen throughout. But Sarah took it early and held on all the way.
Good knees, my dear. Good frog position. Good balance.
Thank you very much. I am now worried that I've got to go up against Jenny after I've seen her tactics, though. Dirty player.
She is. Watch out for her. But well done. Brilliant success. Sarah, fantastic.
Day 2, and the girls are getting dirty already ahead of the boys. Unbelievable. Please welcome back Kacey. Is Kacey here? Kacey, I know your role in this. You see it now as peacemaker, don't you? So
I am.
That's why you were cruising round.
Ambassador.
Wait, it couldn't have been less dramatic compared to Heat 1, could it?
I just can't concentrate. See all these people around. I want to go, oh, hello, how are you?
Yeah, it's a race, Kacey.
I know, and I am trying my hardest.
Yeah.
That was flat out.
Don't think Kacey, think racy
No, that's
from now
the
on.
one.
Let's just see how slow you were.
Oh, thank you.
Let's not. Okay, let's see how slow you were. There's nothing going to happen here.
I didn't put my feet down.
No, you didn't. You actually got away pretty well. But it was a no contest from the off, really. Yeah, you did. You sort of. Did you think it was a precision test to stay the same distance behind the whole time round?
You know, throughout this whole thing, Kelly has been trying to find my competitive edge.
Yeah. Well, she needs to look a lot harder.
She's doing her best.
Kelly, have you stopped shaking yet, by the way? Kelly's out of the back and she said, I hate losing. I hate losing.
Yeah, she does.
Right, OK, so Jenny and Sarah are through to the Mini-Moto final, where they'll be hoping to score maximum points in Part 3. Plus, after the break, John Thompson takes on daredevil duties doing this. Well done, John. Thank you so much. Tuesday's guest celebrity daredevil is This Is England star Thomas Turgoose, who nearly loses his breakfast 3 miles over Bristol. Find out how tomorrow. Let's go over now, though, to Claire, who's trackside with the girls in the Mini-Moto final.
Now, there are two things that are different about this final from the two heats. The first is that it is 5 laps, and the second is that these bikes have been allowed to go a little bit faster, so Jenny, even more risk of you falling over or indeed wiping Sarah out.
Well, I'm very sorry about Dame Gates, but I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to hurt Sarah. I'm going to try my best to win some money for my charity, so I'm sorry, Kelly, don't kill me.
Now, you had the faster lap time, despite the fact that you fell and got back on again. 57 seconds, 0.89 for your heat time. And the play-along audience at home, most of them think that you're going to win this, 69% of them.
Thank you.
Which means that you are the favourite.
Well, I'm just so sorry. I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like it should be Kelly, but I'd have beat her anyway on the way round.
Yeah. Fighting talk from her. Now, Sarah is by nature a little more cautious, so we need to inject you with some killer instinct. Think positive thoughts.
I'm ready. OK, I'm thinking positive. I'm just going to try my best. Okay. I'll be good.
OK, but get right behind her, because if she falls, then you've got a real chance. Put your helmet on. OK. We have got the killer instinct of the Frost woman, Jenny Frost here. We've got Sarah, who's very calm and going to be very balanced and is quite tall for these bikes. This is our final of Mini-Moto, and this is Nick Fellows.
Lane 1 is Jenny Frost. Can she keep it clean in this 5-lap finale? And lane 2 is Sarah Jayne Dunn. She really does need to raise her game to beat Jenny here, who is the hot favourite, and that's the public view. Up on the balcony with the countdown is Chris once again.
Yeah, and we can't wait. Let's go with the Mini-Moto final in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there's the green for go, and it's another fantastically quick and confident start from Jenny Frost. Through the tunnel turn and into the chicane for the first time. And 5 laps to be taken in, remember. Well, tucking in behind is Sarah, but Jenny through the second round right-hander, full speed, comfortably in the lead after lap 1 of 5. Tunnel turn for the second time of asking, and through the chicane, pushing the bike here, Jenny. She just got to stay on and not push too hard. Coming towards the end of lap 2, Jenny Frost leads, and the advantage is growing. growing. Sarah needs to see Jenny take a tumble. If Sarah Dunn is to take top position here, lap 3 chicane, and still comfortably in the lead and looking very confident. Keep cheering for Sarah, but Jenny goes across the line in lap 4 now for Jenny Frost. And again, she's almost a full lap ahead, as Sarah no nuts through half a lap ahead, but she's got time to look over the shoulder and see where Sarah is, as Jenny now just needs one more clean lap. She's just got to stay on the bike, and she will take the 20-point score and her first win of Famous and Fearless through the last right-hander. Full throttle now. Let's hear it for Jenny. What a great performance from Jenny Frost there. Sarah crosses the line in second position to pick up 15 points. But here, from start to finish, Jenny Frost in control of the proceedings. Good precision riding, the speed was there, banking on the turns, and a deserved victory for Jenny Frost, and a very, very valuable 20-point score.
This is your winner. Well done, Jenny.
Thank you very much.
Now, the nice thing for you was actually you didn't have to gun it, did you?
I didn't know. I took it easy.
So you went for safety first. That is not like you.
It was very slippy out here, and it's quite scary because the track that we trained on was not slippy at all in this. You go around the corners and you can feel it sliding everywhere. It's a little bit hairy.
Now, let me tell you, this is a woman that we are not used to seeing in a competitive situation. But my word, you give Kelly Holmes a run for her money in terms of naked ambition.
Me and Kelly are quite competitive with each other, but in a healthy, good way.
Oh, it's good. I'm not saying...
Sarah's the same, though. She's sneaky. She's competitive as well. Kacey, not so much.
No, well, we love Kacey, don't we? Fantastic, fantastic performance from you. And that means that Jenny takes the maximum 20 points after the mini moto. She's out in front for today's competition with 20. In second is Sarah, who takes 15 points. In third place, the fastest loser of the heats was Kacey with 10. Which means that double Olympic gold medalist Kelly Holmes gets 5 points. Now, if we add those to the points that were scored yesterday, we have a very, very interesting situation. Because after 2 days, look at that. Ooh! 30 points for Jenny, 30 for Kelly, 30 for Sarah. They are joint leaders, and Kacey has a very respectable 15 points. Now, Jenny has a chance to add a bonus 5 points to that if she takes on the Monster Truck Challenge, and she will.
I will.
Good girl. Jenny Frost, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get Sarah back in. Come in, Sarah. 15 points, second place. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I can tell you now that Kacey, basically, Jenny also got you those extra 5 points by taking national treasure Dame Kelly Holmes off the track. Okay.
I think I paid her to do that.
All right, we got the start of the race here. What's the point in seeing? I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look. That's brilliant. Okay, let's get away from that now and come back here. Come on. Back here now, back here now. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, good. Because we've got to talk now about Charley Boorman, because here's the next mini moto challenge, right? Charley now, who's known for being some kind of titan on 2 wheels, is going up against the fastest lap of the 21 laps combined by the girls. You did 21 laps between you. Guess who came up with the fastest lap? Out of the girls.
Out of the girls?
Yeah. Guess.
Well, probably Kelly.
No, it's Jenny, of course. Killer motorbike.
I'm just trying to make a bit of, you know,
Jenny, 16.2 seconds to beat. Do you think you can do that? Yeah? That's fast. Your reputation will be in tatters if you
sweating. Look, I'm sweating.
Yeah? You
I'm
going
sweating.
for it?
Yeah, of course I'm going to do it.
OK, all right. After the break, Charley Boorman will put his reputation on the line as he tries to beat a girl on a motorbike.
There's a lot of weight difference.
There's also all of this to come as well.
Still to come, the boys take to the sea to race micro powerboats, and our live arena stunt, it's monster trucks.
Welcome back to Famous and Fearless, live in Liverpool, where before the break, Jenny won the girls' mini-moto final, sort of, to take tonight's maximum 20 points. She's now physically shaking because ex-Army Sergeant Kelly Holmes is behind her. However, we have an extra challenge tonight. We thought it'd be fun to see if Charley Boorman, a man born to be on two wheels, could beat the fastest lap set by one of our girls. That lap occurred in Heat 1 and was set by Jenny the Killer Frost with a time of 16.25 seconds. Charley's time lap will begin when he crosses the start-finish line for the first time. Come on, gang, outside, see this. All right, once again, let me reiterate, Charley's putting his boy's own reputation for being a famous, world-famous two-wheel titan on the line against the girl. Liverpool, are you ready for this? Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So just to remind you, he gets to warm up in the first lap, and as he comes around the start-finish, the clock will start ticking, going into the second. So, get ready to watch the clock very carefully, because here comes Charley. Famous for the series the long way round, he needs to go the short way round. As he comes into the chicane, oh, a beautiful line. Very quick, second right-hander, 16.25 is the target, and it's there! Ho-ho! Charley saves his reputation, 14.40 seconds, and it's one for the boys. Well, the girls won it last night in the car flip, but Charley restores a little bit of pride, Chris. He's done it.
Right. Charley Boorman may well be the most relieved man in Great Britain, 14.4 seconds. You were quick, but you weren't that quick.
He has been doing it for quite a while, though, Chris.
By the way, he hit the side of the barriers all the way along here. He's pretty good, isn't he? Right, that was just for fun. Back to the serious business now of point scoring. And here's everything you need to know about the boys' Day 2 event, micro powerboat racing. All right, it's official. Claire is barking. Right, now, just as Claire's revealed, Charley, incredibly Charley, joining Jenny for tonight's Famous and Fearless Ultimate Challenge. But who do you think is going to win? Who's going to come up on top? Get online now and click your winner at channel4.com/fearless. And, of course, as you know on this show, the better they do, the worse it gets. So what exactly is in store for our two top dogs when it comes to the monster truck madness that's about to ensue? First of all, the truck itself, here it is. Monster trucks are so powerful that by law they have to be fitted with 3 cutout switches that are remotely controlled by our safety stewards here, that will kill the engine before the engine goes on to kill anyone else. Also, when it comes to steering a monster truck, it has both steering for the front wheels and the back wheels here. These wheels are 66 inches tall, which themselves elevate the driving position to 12 feet off the ground. And from behind that wheel, the only points of vision are straight ahead or through a hole in the floor of the truck. All right, that's the vehicle we're dealing with. Now, what about the course? Each driver will take the course separately. First of all, they must climb over the bell ramp. If they approach this incorrectly, they could topple over quite easily. And then they drive up to here. They must slam the brakes on because they'll accelerate over that ramp, and then it's a control test. They must guide their monster truck around this 15 feet wide hairpin without hitting the side or any of the barrels. If they do so, they will receive a 5-second penalty. Now, in rehearsal, the expert couldn't get it round here. He went too quickly. He went out onto the outer track, and we had to kill the engine. If one of our amateurs or both of them do get round the hairpin, then they have to jump a monster truck. This is almost impossible for somebody who's never done it before, who doesn't do it for a living. Then it's over 1, it's over 2, it's over 3. They have a maximum of 2 minutes to get over the finish line. All right, one last point. This monster truck is so powerful, it could easily climb into the second tier of the audience. And with that, it's over to Claire.
Thank you very much indeed, Chris. Already in our monster truck is Jenny Frost. She's going to be tackling this course first. And Jenny, you said beforehand that this was the head-to-head challenge that you really wanted to do.
Yeah, well, my little boy Casper's in the audience, and this is the one he wanted Mummy to do, so I'm going to try and do good for Casper.
Good. Your little boy here, I think your dad's watching as well, isn't he?
Yes, my dad's there. Hi, Dad.
Now, just talk me through what you've got in front of you. What can you see? You've got a very bare steering wheel there. You've got 3 little dials to the right.
Well, there's a steering over here and steering here, and I don't want to alarm anybody over there, but that's all I can see, and it looks like I'm going to drive at them, which is quite worrying. But there's a brake, so that's good.
And the gears are down on your right-hand side?
The gears are down here. This is quite important. This is what's going to hopefully get me around that corner. But apparently the track is quite sticky, so you can't normally do the spinny turns that we would like to.
Now, I know that you enjoy a bit of psyching up, that you don't mind a little added incentive. Those playing the play-along game at home...
Yes?
...reckon... in the overwhelming majority think that Charlie's going to win this. 78% of them think Charlie's going to win. So, Jenny, prove them wrong, OK?
I'm going to try my best.
Good luck, Jenny. I will let you get your last words of instruction from Ian as I get back down this ladder. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, the girls are the underdogs. What does Liverpool feel about that?
Yeah.
Are we ready for some Monster Truck Live? Let the countdown commence. Come on, Sam, here we go. 10, 9, 8. Oh, we have an aborted start, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! The monster truck wasn't ready, but it is now. We have a code green. Let's go again. Are we ready for some monster trucking? Come on, Sam. 10, 9. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
There goes Jenny Frost in that Chevy V8 engine. So loud, she climbs the ramp. Now the hairpin turn. Oh, it's a great performance. The throttle is your friend. Over she goes. And that is a magnificent performance from Jenny Frost. Well, if you all think the boys are going to win, that will take some beating. Sensational stuff from Jenny Frost over the ramp with great style, working with the throttle as her friend. Now just timing it perfectly, leans the truck, starts the turn early. We see the onboard camera throwing her around in the cab, but she times the hairpin turn to near perfection. Here's another camera angle of the bell ramp, the first part of the challenge. But for me, it's this second section here. Look how she gets the turn started early, works the 4 wheels well. And this is what has given Jenny an electrifying time. Once she gets the truck level, she goes for that jump. And I have to say, Charley Boorman will need something very special to better that.
All right, what about that? Come on, what about that?
Very good.
Jack, you have an idea, you have a theory for her future, don't you, Jenny's future?
Jenny needs to move to the South in America, change her name to Jenny May, start wearing Daisy Dukes and cowboy hats.
And that's just your fantasy. Okay, I can tell you, Jenny did it 1 minute faster than our expert did it. 1 minute faster than our expert did it. That's a whole minute in 13.3 seconds. 13.3 seconds. She doesn't care, does she?
She doesn't care at all. She's just gone for it.
All right, now listen, you trained for this as well, didn't you?
I did. I would never have done anything like that. She's just crazy.
Kacey, you would have been close. Come on, we know.
Can you imagine? The audience would have been leaving by the time we'd got around the first corner.
All right, Jack has renamed her Jenny, Daisy Duke. Let's go over there, join Claire and the Killer Queen.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. Listen to this. That is respect and admiration. What was it like?
I don't actually know. I just kind of floored it and did what Ian told me to do, so I'm a bit shaken.
Listen, 30.3 is an amazing... 13.3 is an amazing time. That last jump was spectacular.
Well, we've got to try and beat the Charlie for the girls, haven't we? So...
When you went up in the air here, we're looking at the replay. I mean, honestly, I thought there was no way you were going to stop, that you were going to be right out of the arena.
That's so cool.
What do you want to say to your little boy and your dad watching here?
Oh, well, I hope Casper's very proud, but you're not having one for next Christmas.
A monster truck. I don't think you want to be taking that home. Fantastic effort. Did you actually enjoy it, or was you were revving up on the start where you think, oh no, please don't let me have to do this?
I was just so hot. I've got thermal underwear on.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Good detail, I think.
But it was really good fun. I really enjoyed the jump. Really, really enjoyed the jump.
I honestly don't think you could have done that any better. I mean, you really have floored it there. You have put the challenge down to Charley, and you... She has thrown the gauntlet down. She's put herself in a great position for 5 bonus points. Jenny, well done. Brilliant, brilliant.
It sort of doesn't make any sense. I still can't get over it. 13.3 seconds. Is it unbeatable? I think 13.3 seconds might be. But the guy who's going to try and do just that, beat Jenny. Charley is up and ready to go. And he's going to try. Good luck to him after the break. Back to Famous and Fearless, live from the Liverpool Echo Arena. Before the break, Jenny tackled a monster truck assault course, and how did she do it? Pretty good. She completed the course in 13.3 seconds, and here she is. Well done again.
Thank you.
Okay, pressure on Charley. 13.3 seconds has to be unbeatable. Sam, you're really looking forward to this, aren't you?
I am, yeah. He's going to have to push it, and he might hit a few barrels on the way around, but well done. That was awesome.
Yeah, he's just going to have to gun it. It's a one theory attempt, this, isn't it, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, he knows his vehicles, but we'll have to see. That was a pretty perfect lap.
Rufus, come on, Woof Woof.
Well, the thing about Charley is the moment you tell him it's a competition, he'll go all out to win. So there is a genuine chance he'll kill himself. This is excellent television.
All right, Jonah, one thought for Charley now. He can hear you.
No brakes, frickin' foot to the floor.
Okay, that's New Zealand for get on with it, all right? Claire is with your opponent, Jenny. Charley.
I would just like to point out what the viewers at home think. Before Jenny went, they assumed that Charley was going to win this challenge. 78% of them assumed that would be the case. Now, only 40% of you at home think that Charley can beat Jenny's time. That's what they think. She was so quick. She was so clean. Charley's just getting a bit of a briefing from Ian, who's telling him what to do, and he's got a lot of experience, obviously, of riding bikes at speed. Very, very different challenge for you now. What's your approach?
I just got to go for it. And this is such an amazing lap. You know, my experiences with bikes, I could do this on a dirt bike, but I'm a bit worried about a four-wheel drive thing. But anyway, we'll see. It's going to be interesting.
Jenny had warned the spectators in the stand straight ahead of us that was all she could see. Please, please don't go straight on at the end.
I won't. I'll try and stop before I hit the other big monster truck. On the
so
finish.
In terms of in your mind, what's happening now? What are you thinking? What's your plan?
Well, I'm very dyslexic, so there's not a lot going on in there, really. It's a bit of a scramble. So I think I'll be lucky to be able to pull this lever and turn at the same time.
OK, probably best. Clarity of mind. Nothing there. Good luck, Charley. I'll let you just do your final things. I get out of the way. Charley Boorman!
All right, 60% of people who've just logged onto our website think you cannot be beaten, Jenny.
Well, I hope he goes slow or hits a barrel to show him, because he was showing off on those mini motos, showing us up.
All right, well, I think you've more than got your own back on the whole world this evening for various reasons. All right, Liverpool, are we ready for the monster truck? Well, the monster truck isn't ready for us, but it is now. I think we have a green. Go green, let the countdown commence. Here we are. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And there goes Charley Boorman. Can he get the better of Jenny Frost for the second time this evening? Over the bell ramp, no problem. Into the hairpin jerk. Oh, it's very smooth, very clean. Over the jump goes Boorman and crosses the line. That will be oh so close, but again another near perfect lap, this time from Charley Boorman. Well, quicker on the mini moto, will that be quicker in the monster truck? Here's the first big challenge. The bell ramp, keeping the wheels in contact with the ground is key. That's when the driver's in control. And the Chevy V8 round the hairpin bend here, really loud and purring. I have to say that might be a cleaner hairpin turn for Charley than it was for Jenny. Confident off the jump and full throttle across the line. Here's the onboard camera from Charley here. It is so close. It's definitely one for the clock and nothing else. But again, rising to the challenge here, Charley Boorman. Jenny puts down a near flawless performance. And I have to say it again, Charley has answered with great style for the boys. Look at the jump here, crushes the three vehicles and stops the clock. But the question, the million-dollar question, is the clock quicker for Charley or is the clock quicker for Jenny?
All right, what do we think, Jenny or Charley? Sam, you have a very vivid opinion on this.
I think Charley did a smooth run, but Jenny gassed her over the cars at the end.
Okay, we were worried about Charley. Start from a boy's point of view. What do you think, Kel?
Oh, definitely Jenny. Without a doubt, the girls are absolutely whipping the boys.
All right, Jenny, 13.3 seconds to beat. Surely it was unbeatable. I can tell you now that Charley Boorman has beaten you with 13.1 seconds. Yes, Charley wins 5 points, £10,000 for his charity. 0.2 of a second in it, incredible. We'll go to Claire now. Over to Claire in the arena.
You can't believe it. You can't believe it. And no one at home can believe it. You can't believe it either.
I can't believe it. I truly thought I wasn't fast enough. But anyway, we did it for the lads. It's 1-1 to the girls and boys. Thank you, crowd, for looking after me.
You also get 5 bonus points and £10,000 to your chosen charity, which is...
Oh, no, it was a very special one. I've been working with them for about 6 years. It's UNICEF, looking after children of the world. So I'm very, very happy.
It's a fine effort in the monster truck. Again, you flew off that final jump. You were really gunning it.
I know. I really thought... I thought I'd gone a little bit too slow around the corner, and I thought she was so aggressive. And I thought, oh, you know, I haven't done enough. I'm shaking. I was so nervous I'd lose it for the boys. But, you know, I've had Jonah, Rufus and Sam always behind me. And obviously my 2 little gorgeous girls at home. So, yeah, it's been good. It's a great day. I can't complain.
A sensational effort, a wonderful end to the programme as well. Jenny's going to jump on the back of it. Charley is our winner.
Well, what a final. Thank you both so much. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Liverpool. Thanks to the boys and the girls. My goodness me, Famous and Fearless Day 2, serving up excitement like even we never dreamt about hoping for. That's Monday. We're live back with Day 3 of Famous and Fearless, Channel 4. Don't miss it, 8 p.m. Tuesday. Goodbye from Liverpool, Echo Arena.
Tomorrow night on Famous and Fearless, the boys go head-to-head with inline skating. We chase the girls across land and water as they race hovercrafts.
There's no wheels and there's no brakes. It's not right.
Actor Thomas Turgoose is pushed to his limit in a stunt plane.
It's like the scariest thing I've ever been through.
And tomorrow night's live arena stunt, it's Demolition Derby.